Well, good morning everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Hey, today, as we have an extreme close-up, today I'm gonna go through and show you how to take the center caps off of the fuel wheels. Many of you may not know, a lot of the center caps that you get on aftermarket wheels, you have to remove the center cap, at least if you don't want to break it, if you're going to remove the wheel. So how do you do that? Well, there's various different kinds. There's the old style that has that old spring. If you guys have ever seen that spring that's in those little plastic holders that kind of goes on with pressure. Those are a pain. If you don't get them on right, or if you hit them too hard, you can break those little clips that hold that spring in, and then you're basically out of luck. You have to buy a whole new centerpiece. I've had that happen, I don't know how many times on older vehicles that I've had. Now, it just so happens with these, and these are Fuel Anza wheels, they're actually held on by, I think, we're going to find out, 3 Allen bolts. Now, you have to have an Allen wrench, of course, which is here, to be able to take them off. And I can tell, or guess, that there are only 3, and I don't know if you guys can see the reflection in the camera, but if you look inside these bolts, it has some faults or faux bolts all around the edge, but 3 are real. And you can see where the paint was scraped off when the installer put them on. And I'm not faulting the installer for that, because I don't know how you take a metal wrench, put it inside a metal fastener that's painted, and not scrape the paint off. So I think what I'll probably do when I put these on the next truck is just get some black flat paint, put a little Q-tip, in it, and then stick the Q-tip in that hole after I'm done, just to cover up the silver that shows through. It's very minimal, but hey, now I know it's there. So how do we do this? Well, let me get you guys a little bit closer here, and we'll see if we can't get these off easily. Okay, as I mentioned in the beginning right there, you can see in this bolt, there is silver showing. That's where the paint has been rubbed off. If you look down here at the next one, you can see the same thing. And then over here on this side, you can see it as well. And that's as comparing it to the false bolts like these, where you see the paint is not rubbed off because they're not real bolts, I don't believe. So, let's go ahead and see if I can't get these off rather easily, hopefully. Yeah, very easily. Would be easier, I suppose, if I had some sort of a screwdriver type device rather than doing it this way, but this isn't too tough. Or something magnetic maybe, I don't know. Always amazes me why today all tools like this are not magnetic. Alright, we've got one off, you guys can see. And again, you can see inside there, maybe, how it's a little rubbed off. But let's go ahead and get the next 2 that I believe are real off of here. And I'm also doing this because when I take it into the shop shortly to have the new wheels and tires put on that I'm going to trade it with, that these don't get damaged. I don't think they would damage them, but why not go ahead and do this? It should be pretty simple to do. We have one more and not risk it, Alright, we should be about there, I think. Yeah, and it's going to fall off if I let it go. And that's it. You guys can see there's no metal piece, except for, and this is just to give structural strength or integrity to the center cap itself, but there's not that metal piece that goes around here that has a friction point, where it slams into the wheel. So that's what it's going to look like when we take it in. You can see the hub there in the middle, nice and rusted as they always are. We're going to go around and bump the other ones off. Now these screws, I'm not sure if I want to put them back in. I think I'm just going to maybe grab a baggie here eventually. But I think I'm going to store them in the cap here just until I need them on the next set. So let's move over to the next one. We only have 3 left to go. This I wouldn't really call a mod. It's preparing for a mod. And let's go ahead and get these all off. We'll have a little high-speed action for you guys here. Okay, we've got them all off. That took about, I don't know, 5 minutes, maybe. One thing I did notice on these, I mean, I love the look of the wheels and the center caps minus the chrome. I may actually do something with that now that I have them off the wheels and while I'm waiting for the next one. But a little flaw, I think, in these. If you guys can see right there, it's cracked. This is one of the spots that holds on the cap itself via the Allen bolt, and it's cracked. It's cracked here, and honestly, there is a little thin crack on this one. Again, I'm not sure if the camera picks that up, but there's a crack on that one, and maybe just the slightest hint of a crack on the other one. And the other ones are the same. This is the worst one. That crack is pretty severe. Now, there you can see it pretty good there. Is that a function of the guy putting it on? You know, maybe some great big, you know, behemoth of a guy put them on and thought he really needed to crank these down? Maybe. I don't know. But having a plastic little thin area like that, I mean, look how thin that is there. To torque a screw down against is really not very good. These probably really needed a washer maybe, which probably still wouldn't have solved the problem, or even steel, some sort of a metal or aluminum cap. I mean, these wheels aren't cheap anyway, and I would think to come up with some sort of either a metal insert or something at the points where you actually fasten these down with, probably be a good idea, I would think. I don't know. Otherwise, they're still in great shape. Nothing else is damaged, cracked, chipped, scratched, nothing like that. They all look really good. As I said, I think I'm gonna see if I can't figure out a way to eliminate this chrome. You know, I like that it has the symbol in here for fuel wheels, the F, I guess, if I put it the right way. Probably backwards to you guys, but the F, as well as the fuel name. I do like that. I think that's pretty neat. I just wish it was black, or maybe color matching the truck, you know, and get some kind of a color match in there. I don't know if that would look tacky or not. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of that. Should I color match these to the next truck, or would that look tacky? I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here, show you guys. This is all, of course, in preparation for the next truck. I am going to put these wheels on the next truck, and tires. I've already purchased new wheels and tires for the Tacoma up here. I hope it doesn't look horrible. I don't know. It should be okay. It's going to look funny until the lift is gone. I will say that, because obviously they're not as big as these are. But the truck is going to be put back to its original height, so that'll look okay, I think. We'll see that in the future. I'll do a video once I have the truck completed, or the new wheels and tires put on. That, other than the lift, is really the biggest thing that I have to have done. Otherwise, everything else I can do myself. To be honest, I could have ordered the wheels and tires and done that myself, but I don't have a jack that can get the truck up high enough to do that now with the lift. The OEM or jack that came with the truck won't do that. So I'd have to go out and buy a new jack. And it probably would actually cost me more. I think it's going to come to $84 for labor to have everything changed. So I'd spend more money on a jack that I probably use once, maybe, I don't know. Plus it's a heck of a lot easier to have somebody else do it. These things are heavy. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here, go over that a little bit, show you, in case you're thinking about wheels and stuff, aftermarkets, with these nice old big center caps, what you're in for, and what potentially you get to deal with if you're going to change the tire in a blowout situation where you need to put a spare on there. I would definitely recommend taking these off. I mean, if these little things are cracked just from holding them on, think what would happen if you jammed a lug wrench in there, or lug wrench in there, and slipped and hit this thing. You'd probably ruin it. So keep that Allen wrench in your center console. That's where I keep mine. It comes with one for just this reason. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about that. Painting that center cap. I'd be curious to hear what you have to say. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.